Looney Farm Guy here, and this is the Lizard RNT Series by EED123 on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on Rockcrawl. This is 36.28 megabytes to download. It is a set of 4 trailers, and we'll find them under Tools and Trailers. And we passed them by. Here we are. No. We'll talk about that in a moment. Here they are. They are in T14, 17, 17T, and 26. What is the difference between these? Not a lot. There's 3 swivel axle at $15,000, $20,000, and $29,000 with a capacity of 10,000, 15,000, and 22,000. We do have a 15,000 liter trailer with a rear twin axle and a regular type pin hitch on the front. If we look at this configuration, we have standard. We have one with it says extension, but it's basically it's a grain door and then bale trailer. So standard, extension, bale trailer. So those are your 3 options on all the trailers. They're all the same. Wheel brands Continental, Nokian, and Trelleborg. Nice options for different style. Basically, you have the 3 style Trelleborg. We have standard and standard 2. And then a license plate option. That is pretty much the options for all of them, except this one does not have an option for a extra wheels, and the cover is optional, yes or no. Same with here, we have these 3, and then the Continental, yes, and Trelleborg we do have a couple of style options for Trelleborg and a cover option, and then same here. So right, Trelleborg, Nokian, Trelleborg, yeah, and that's all the options. So to be quite honest, when I looked at this, I said, oh, another green trailer pack with oh, that's interesting, DUNAV RNT. Didn't see that. I wonder if that is supposed to be some kind of brand, but this is Lizard brand. No, that's not a recognized brand. Okay, so what do we got here? As I said, it looks like just another green trailer pack, no color options or anything. However, in further examination, there are a few interesting options that I did not see before, as for example, the option to have a grain door or not. Most trailers either have one or they don't have one. You don't have the option to take it on or off. So that's a very interesting option. Okay, maybe that's the only option that's different. But it is not, aside from looking somewhat generic, or if not completely generic, I have tested all of these, and they all work, perform, operate perfectly. There is rocks in here, as you can see, and it has no problem handling the rocks. This is the smallest of the 3. We have R1 and tip side back, left, right, or back. Because I do not have the grain door on there, it does not give me the option. That's nice, is it not? I do not have a cover option on this either, so no cover, no option to open or close the cover. So we come up here, we have tip side back. It empties almost immediately, and it empties out fairly quickly. So that's nice. And animation is good. So far, everything really works well, actually. We have lights, we have signals. We do have a trailer hitch on the back there. We're going to show you that in a moment. So that's the smallest one. If we move up, and that's a swivel, so these are all 3 of them are swivel front axles, and one of them is the rear dual axle, which we will show in a moment. And here's the one that I have a cover on. So L1 and left on your D-pad, opens and closes that cover. We have a grain door on this option. We optioned out the grain door, so we're going to show that. Now, of course, the grain door does tip side left, right, grain door. There we go. It will empty out a little slower with the grain door. However, it is not excessively slow or arduous in the unloading. And it goes up and down at a tip side left. Let's take a look at the tip side left. As you can see, it starts unloading immediately. It doesn't wait for it to tip or anything like that. Opens up and tips out. This could be very handy for animal barns or height restricted areas where you need something that tips out but doesn't tip out really high. Now, to demonstrate the hitch, and it does have a hitch, and these are all pin hitch trailers. This is the, as you can see, not the front swivel. And the one thing I did notice is the turning is a little bit more difficult, as you would imagine. The turning on a front swivel axle trailer is very much easier to do than, say, this. However, backing up with a swivel front axle trailer is a lot more difficult than these. So if you do a lot of backing up, I would recommend this one. Now there's the hitch. You can string them together and the electricals all hook up and look very nice. Everything looks very nice on these trailers, as a matter of fact. There isn't a lot of options or unnecessary options, shall I say. Did I have a close cover? There we go. Close cover, open, close cover. You can, if you have two of them put together, you have different buttons to close, open and close the front and rear covers. As you can see, you can string a couple of them together very easily and have a full complement of these out in the field. And let's see here. So can you empty it out while it's, let's see, while it's tip side grain door? So we have the grain door option on this one. Let's see, tip side back. And yes, it'll dump even if you have something hooked to the back. So that's very easily. And if we go to that one, we can get that one dumping at the same time as the front one. So you can unload these depending on how large your area you are unloading in, but you can unload them all at once if you position it just right. And that also could come in quite handy for speedy unloading. So one last one we're going to look at. They all have the option for a bale trailer. I'm not going to show every one of them with a bale trailer, but I'm going to show you the largest of them with a few bales on there. And quite simply, it's just a flat deck option with a flat deck with the tension belts and everything else. But you don't get all the tip side options or anything, because it is a bale configuration. So very nice. I notice sometimes you have the modders just leave all those options in, and no matter what configuration you have chosen. However, it seems to work quite well. I mean, if you have it overloaded or loaded with a lot of heavy things, it might react a little differently. However, there you go. That is a surprisingly nice set. Well, I say surprisingly. EED123 makes some nice mods, although some of them are kind of, I wouldn't say vanilla in fashion, but still very nice. And no problems here. They work very well, and it has some nice options. So that's the Lizard RNT Series by EED123. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.